The Chicken Professor Show.
So a lot happened on the Oscars this year. Did you watch any of it?
I caught it the next morning,
I
and
watched part of it
everything
the
that I
next day.
wanted to won.
So there you go.
So we're good.
That works. So
Yeah.
Let's see if I can bring this up.
I was actually very surprised because that's not an Oscar-worthy normal movie.
No, the one that won a lot of stuff. Yeah, we'll get to that in 2 seconds
Yes.
because I want to try to get. There we go. Okay, so
Okay.
before we get to yesterday or 2 days ago, when was it? Sunday?
Yeah.
Before we get
Are
to
we
that,
gonna go back in time?
we have to discuss last year's Oscars. So last year's Oscars included something.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, about 2 weeks ago, while we were not on, there was a comeback. Finally. Because everybody's been like, when is he going to say something? When's he going to say something?
Right.
Well, Mr. Slap has finally come home to roost.
Getting smacked by Suge Smith.
Suge Smith. It's my new name for him.
I saw this stand up, and it was actually really good.
Knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago.
Yep, a year ago.
Last week, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker.
Yep. Oh yeah,
People
and we.
like, did it hurt?
Yep.
It still
Bleep.
hurts. I got summertime.
Wait, it's a
ringing in my
TikTok. We don't need to
ears.
bleep it, but it's on YouTube, so we do need to bleeps.
Fucking drums, please.
Bleeps.
But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying.
No.
You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like
Bleep.
Pacquiao, motherfucker.
Mother
I know
bleeps.
what happened to me. Getting smacked
We all
by
know.
Suge Smith.
Bleeps. Yep.
Everybody knows.
Because there ain't no party like the West
knows.
Coast
Yes,
party, because the West
it
Coast
happened. I
party
got
don't.
smacked like a year
Do you even have your
ago.
earpiece
But
in?
last week,
I don't
got
think he does.
smacked in
There's
the fucking
there's
Oscars
no
by this
earpiece in.
motherfucker. And people like, did
Yeah.
it hurt? It still hurts.
It still
I got
bleeps.
summertime
Yeah.
ringing in my ears.
Yes, summertime. Summertime.
Drums, please.
Bleeping. Bleeps.
But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah.
You'll never
or
see me
Gail
on Oprah,
crying.
Gail.
You will
Crying.
never see it.
You'll never see it.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna
I
happen.
couldn't believe it, and I love
I
Men in
couldn't believe
Black.
I love Men in Black. No.
It's never
Never gonna
No.
happen.
Fuck that shit.
Wow,
took
do I
that hit
feel like Michael
Pacquiao,
Scott right now,
motherfucker.
doing
Y'all know what
his
happened
Chris
to me.
Rock routine.
Getting
There's no
smacked by
sex in the
Suge Smith.
champagne room. There's no sex in the champagne room. There's none.
How many drugs do you have to be on? One or two?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
By this motherfucker. And people like,
Yeah.
did it hurt? It still hurts.
Oh,
I got summertime ringing in my ears.
like I said, summertime. What happened to Tick?
Drums, please.
He just like fell off the face of the planet. Oh, hi. There he is. We'll never see him on Oprah. Gail. You'll never see it. Never see it. Because here comes the man
Never gonna
in
happen,
black.
never gonna happen, never gonna happen.
Galaxy Defenders.
So, last week, the last time we were on,
Huh?
I opened up the water bottle and it squirted. Did you ever post that, by
Yeah.
the way? Ever
No,
make it
but
to
I
the-
can't.
Okay.
I will. It will happen.
This week, I made sure not to use that cup. Like, that cup's right out.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So this week, what happened was the cup fell, flipped upside down, and poured everywhere. That's where I was for
Oh.
the last minute, was trying to figure
That
out
makes sense.
how can I clean up all of the sticky, disgusting soda that literally just fell on stuff. And the main thing was I was like, hey, don't go into the electricity. Don't go into the electricity.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. No.
No.
Wow.
So that's, yeah.
So now you
Welcome to
just
the
need
show.
you need a sippy cup.
Dude, that's what that was. It was a sippy cup.
Then
That's
you
the
need
worst
you need a
part.
nipple on it. You need
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
nipple on
yeah.
it like a
Well,
bottle.
okay, so I lied. It's not a sippy cup, but it's a coffee cup that's got a lid and a slider.
Yeah.
So I
Uh-huh.
had the lid and the
That's
slider on, and it
close.
was
That's the
sitting there.
adult sippy cup
Yeah.
version. Yeah.
So it was sitting
Yeah.
there, and then it fell, and it did like a 180,
Yeah.
360, and landed face
Uh-huh.
down. And I was like,
It was one of our ouch videos.
right,
Yeah.
but it still has a lid, so I'm like, it's not that bad. I went to get it. I went to do the scoopy thing, and when I went to get it, half of it fell on the floor, and I was like,
Oh,
whatever. So, welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it, because holy crap, seriously.
you
So
know.
that was from last year.
Yes.
And I don't have a clip of it, but Brendan Fraser, I always get his name wrong because I always want
Yeah.
to say it differently.
Razor. Like
Fraser.
razor.
Right,
Frasier.
right.
Yeah.
Brendan
Not
Fraser.
not the TV show Frasier.
No, and not
No.
Brandon. Not Brandon or
Or
Brendon. It's
yeah.
Brandon. I'm going to get it wrong. And then it's Fraser, as in razor, like you just said.
Yeah.
We don't have a clip of him. He gets all bubbly and cryy,
You
and he
know,
won for the
and
whale.
he says go to the light and stuff like
Goes to the
that.
light,
Yeah.
exactly. And I had a
Yeah.
hard time watching
Mhm.
his speech, to be quite honest. I was like, wow, this is a little bit over the top. Um,
But
but
that was the first time he ever won, and he didn't even prepare. He just talked.
I agree. I agree 100%. So
I mean,
instead,
we
though,
all knew he was a little weird.
yes, we all knew that. That's why he's
I
such
mean,
a good actor. I mean, let's be
right.
honest. So instead, though, I got this. To me, this was the most heartwarming and most touching thing that was on all last night,
Goes to
or 2 nights ago.
Yep.
everything, everywhere,
All at once. The Suge Knight story.
Exactly. Shug.
Who can say where
And
the
look,
world
he's giving him a hug. Short round. Yes. Perfectly timed Enye. Yes. So for anybody that's not my age, this right here is one of the most important things to happen in modern cinema. Short Round from 1989 or whenever it was
and the Oscar
gets
goes
to hug the man that he hugged 30 years ago, and on stage, no
Right.
less. I just couldn't believe it. When I saw it, I was like,
We're so gonna get a copyright strike because I sound just like Enya.
you do sound exactly like Enya. Exactly like Enya. I don't even know how you got away with it this long. I'm not sure how you're not on the road with her. I'll be honest. I mean,
you know, they call me up to record her songs, so when she's recording, she could just have me in her ear.
right. They're like, hey,
And yeah,
could you just
yeah,
sing
she
what
just
I was
sings along with
supposed to
me.
sing, and then it'll be
Yeah.
good. It'll be good.
I'm backup and
It'll be good.
everything. It says and the professor.
And
So
the
yeah, we're good.
professor. It's funny that you should
Yeah.
say that. I was watching a dude, and he had helped this artist and helped them with like 30 plus songs. And I
Mhm.
guess the artist didn't like them anymore, so the artist basically took them off of all of the stuff they were on. Like they went
that
into
sucks.
Spotify and deleted them from all of them. And I was like, that ain't right. That ain't right at
That's
all.
not right.
That ain't
That's
right
like
at
even if
all.
you lose like a guitarist or like a lead vocalist for
Yes.
some stupid reason, you still keep that music up. Like
Absolutely.
yeah,
100%. 100%. So
yeah.
this week's movie by Phil, so let me hop into it because it's a good dovetail into the Oscars. So Phil's Meet the Movie this week, I'm sure he has a reason for it, and I didn't read it, but I'm going to throw it on the screen, is City Slickers. So
I like cities.
yeah, City Slickers is fine. Like, I got no major problems with City Slickers. My problem is, what is today? Today
It's
is
National Pie Day.
correct. So why in the
So
world?
he should have been doing Stand By Me when they go into the the pie scene. Lord
course.
Lord ass. Yeah.
Or potentially,
You know.
or potentially,
Wow. Wow, I just did a spoiler for a movie that's been out over a decade. So
correct.
yeah.
You
I
ruined
just
it.
ruined it
No one
for
will
someone.
ever want to watch that now.
Oh.
So
City
what he
Slickers
should
is a
have,
great movie, though.
it's a great movie, but what he should have done
Yeah.
though, speaking of which, have you seen Wakanda Forever by any chance? It's a joke. We were talking about that. I finally watched Wakanda Forever, and it took forever. I started it on Tuesday. I was done 4 weeks ago. So I went back in time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
It
sums
was
it up.
like the story of Wakanda Forever, the story of the Little Mermaid.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
When Aquaman first got his lungs and
Right.
started singing that song, Aqualung. Anyway, this is the movie it should have been.
My mother told me not
Right.
to
This
stare
is
into
the movie
sun.
it should have been. For anybody that doesn't know, 1991's Pi.
Max
Darren Aronofsky.
For order in a world of chaos.
Okay, 322 times 491.
And just so everybody is aware, this is a black and white movie.
It is. It was a design choice, but B, a cost choice. It cost less to shoot on black and white. So basically, he could shoot this movie cheap, and nobody had to be like over his shoulder watching what he was doing. And I'm
Right.
telling you, man, it sets a theme for this film.
It does.
I mean, this film is just like, whoo, dark, and dark.
It's a code sent to us from God.
Unravel mysteries we thought were impossible.
This is insanity, Max. Or maybe it's genius.
And unleash an evil we never expected.
You are only a vessel from our God.
Now, you like this film, right? We talked about this before.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I'm a big fan of this film as well. I haven't watched it in a while. There's another film that came out about the same time about time travel, made on a similar budget that I like a little bit more than this film.
I do too.
And I forget the name of that film, but it's a good one.
So close.
Yeah, they go into like rented storage places. Yeah, I forget what that
And then they
was.
use one box to get them to the next box, to get them back to the first box, and then they get rid of their two partners. But that's not this film.
Yep.
This film's Pi.
No, but this film
You taught me that.
This film is one of those movies where you can't like be on TikTok. You have to watch it. You have to pay
Yes.
attention
There is no,
to
like,
everything
you
that
can't
is
skip
going
out on it.
on.
No.
You don't have to be some mathematical genius or anything like that. But
No.
if
Not at all.
you don't pay attention, the craziness, you'll be like, why is he doing this?
Yeah, what's going
Did
on?
I miss
I
something?
don't understand.
Why is he just, yeah.
And
Larry.
what's funny about this is The Whale, which is the movie that Brendan Fraser won, is actually by the same director. Pi is by Darren Aronofsky. The Whale is by Darren Aronofsky. So there's the tie-in for anybody that's like, you guys don't make any damn sense anytime, ever. And well, that part's true. And
That's
I
our
can't-
show.
Yeah, I can't, honestly, you're right.
We-
and you win.
We just do that. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal. So Phil, just so you know, I love your film choice, but it should have been Pi. That's all I have to say about
It
that.
should have been.
Should have been. Go back and change everything. It should have been Pi.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, did you know Radiation killed the cast of the movie Conquerors?
I didn't know that. I did not know that. What I was going to say was, did you know that radiation killed like every single person that ever experimented with it? So, meaning that like,
Yeah.
when they first found
get it.
radiation, they didn't know it was bad for them, so they would play with it like it was a hot potato. They'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, let's play with this.
You know,
And,
like mercury inside of
dead.
like those thermometers. Yeah.
Yep, dead. Dead.
So,
So, here we
you
go.
know,
Deadly films.
Curious Jack says there are 1,001 things you should know. Number
1001,
340,
you
the
should know.
deadliest
Yep,
movie of
340.
all time. The Conqueror was a motion picture filmed in 1956 and is not only considered one of the worst movies of all time by multiple critics,
Not only is it a
also
crappy
has more
film,
confirmed kills than Ted Bundy. The Conqueror has killed about 1 in every 5 people who worked on the movie. The weirdest
Jesus,
part
that's
is
not
that
a
it
good
wasn't
number, man.
supposed
It's a
to
bad
happen.
percentage.
In early 1956, John
What's your
Wayne was called to
percentage?
the office of movie director Dick Powell. Powell momentarily
That would
leaves
be
his office
John
and Wayne
Wayne,
notices
everybody.
a script in the garbage can.
yeah.
Who knows why Wayne fishes it out, but the script is for an epic
It was
film about
radioactive
Genghis Khan
and it
called
caught on
The
fire
Conqueror.
and he had to get it out of
Powell
there.
returns and Wayne informs him he wants to star
Radioactive.
in the movie he just found in the trash as Genghis Khan. Yes, The very white John Wayne wants to play a 12th century Mongolian
Of course,
emperor.
they look so similar to
Financing
me.
comes from
Whatever-
eccentric
whatever you
billionaire
wanna
Howard
do.
Hughes, and the movie is shot in St.
Howard Hughes
George,
is the bomb,
Utah.
by the way.
One very
Yeah.
important
Makes some
detail,
incredible films.
St. George is
Not this one.
137 miles downwind of the U.S. government's Nevada National Security Site, where above-ground testing of nuclear weapons occurs. We'll get
Yep.
back to that later.
Don't you think the production
How
people
bad
should have
is the
checked that?
movie? There are only 2 Asian actors on set for a movie about Genghis Khan. The dialogue is written in a strange faux Shakespearean style.
Your hatred will kindle into love.
The film is a bomb.
What did you
but
just say?
The Conqueror did make a
no
different kind of killing.
idea
Remember when we
of
told you the
idea.
film was shot
No
in the
habla.
testing site?
No habla.
Well, the entire time
Mongolian.
the cast and crew were
No
shooting,
habla.
they didn't know that they were also being irradiated. By 1980, 91 people from a cast and crew of 220 had developed cancer
Oh
in
my
different
God.
forms. 41 of them, including the director Dick Powell and star John Wayne, died from the disease.
Well, he was
Of
our...
course, what
Yeah,
more could you
okay.
expect
I was about
from
to
a
say,
film literally dug up from the garbage.
well, it should have stayed in the garbage, apparently.
Do you know
You
of
know,
any other movies
apparently.
with terrible backstories?
No.
Let us know in the comments
actually, yeah,
section.
we do.
And if you like,
We actually
Yeah,
do
we-
know several
we
that have
cover all
even
that
worse
stuff.
backstories, yeah.
Uh-huh. But
we've re-
it-
yeah.
what?
Go ahead.
Like, could you imagine, like, hey, my skin's glowing a different color. Just go with it, you know.
Exactly. Makeup. Oh,
Right.
never mind. You don't need it. You look
Yeah,
even better.
whatever.
You look better glowing. So it's that time of the
Mm.
show again. Can you see what's on the screen?
No, you and me. Oh, hey. So we have a website that is tpshowpodcast.com. You should go there, and that will give you links to every single platform of media that we're on. We're on the YouTube, we're on the TikTok, we're Spotify, we're iTunes. I think we have a Stitcher.
Fruit Lab.
Yeah,
Stitcher.
we're definitely partners with Fruit Lab.
Twitch.
And
I haven't gotten kicked off of Twitch yet. We got kicked off YouTube only once. YouTube.
I checked our Slasher account, and we're at like 8,000 followers, and I just haven't posted anything in months. And
I'm
it's
so
fantastic.
sorry, Slasher fans. I am so sorry. I blame Professor because he did all the heavy lifting.
Blame me. Yeah.
What I was going to say is we need about 1,000 people on YouTube so that we can do more YouTube because like where we stand right now, they can just delete us and nobody will know. And if we had 1,000 people that were following us on YouTube, then 1,000 people would know we got deleted. So that's my theory behind it. Time to do a snap.
I like it.
Are you ready to bust a pose? How about you do the countdown? I'll press the button. I'll get my pose ready. Let me get my pose ready. And then
3,
you go.
2, 1.
Perfect. We did our snap. Oh man. To say this show is rough and bumpy would be an understatement to rough and or bumpy.
It's okay.
Wait, no, let me see if I have any movie stuff down in mine. I'm gonna sneeze.
Gazoon to 8. Gazoon to
I hate sneezing. That's the worst. Oh, okay. So this one's funny. This one made me laugh.
Okay.
I am so sorry for the sneezes.
It's okay. I dubbed it.
You
so
did.
we're
You
good.
Did a good job. You did a very good job. I like it.
So I made it sound like every Pokemon character actor ever.
So here's my other movie tie-in.
Okay.
And then we'll get back to what we're doing.
Labyrinth?
And the Oscar goes to...
Hey. Have you ever seen the movie The Labyrinth?
I haven't. Have you seen the movie Labyrinth?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's the movie Labyrinth, everybody.
Hey.
My question
is,
funny. Can he sing like David Bowie and be like, "There's a baby, we're gonna get the baby, 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 baby"? Yeah.
Wait, is this?
Because that was the most ridiculous song in any movie ever. Baby, little baby. Wait, I turned into Elvis. So
well, people were funny enough. People were very upset that he didn't win that. By the way, They were like, yeah, Brendan,
Really?
whatever, but I think Elvis should have won. That's what a lot of people were saying.
They're not our age then.
That's true.
They don't remember Encino Man.
They do not. They do not. Best movie ever. Not as good as Biodome, though, because, Biodome.
It would have been a different movie if Brendan Fraser was the other guy in Biodome.
I agree. 1,000%. So I've got a button for this. Are you ready? Would you eat this?
Dude.
Would you?
Dude, I think I know what
this
this one is. And then not only would you eat this, but how would you eat this?
Oh, okay. Would and could.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. I am ready.
And I hope it's the right tech. Yes, it is. Good.
Okay.
Well, wow, but you won't know I'm still doggy style on
Doggy style on death row. You
know. I'm turning the music off because we've gotten enough copyright strikes.
It's a stick up. Get up. Yeah. Would you eat that?
Okay, so first of all, we have to discuss what it is before we discuss eating it. So if I'm not mistaken, they've taken a burger with it looks like an everything bagel.
Everything.
To be quite honest,
I think it's an everything bagel. I honestly do.
I do. And then they jammed fries into the bagel hole. Can we say that on the air? Is it? So they take fries, they jam them in the bagel hole.
The coffee enemas.
Exactly. And then they pour Cheese Whiz over the whole thing. Okay, so would I eat that? Hell yeah, I'd eat that. It's got more cholesterol than it's got anything else. That's my favorite. Now how?
Yeah.
Fork and a knife, maybe?
French fries? Fries first?
But how though? You're going to be covered in slime. You know what I mean?
Or would you get it without the cheese? Like cheese on the side?
Why would you not get the... No, that's
I don't
against
know,
the rules.
because if you're taking a long time, it would make everything soggy.
Yeah, but you know what? If it ruins the presentation if you get the Cheese Whiz on the side. And that also takes away the challenge of eating it. So my answer to this question is, and you'll find this funny, you pick the MF up and you eat it. There is no mamby-pamby in any of it. Just grab it with both hands. Try to get a fry.
You're going that way.
Try to get a fry. Try.
Are you doing like the side,
There is no side. It's round.
Grab a fry?
It's round. Oh, no, I just grab it like a normal burger. I grab it like a normal burger.
And just start eating it?
And just start eating it. Because you know what? Any other way is wussy. Like if you eat the fries first.
I understand.
Plus, you're going to be covered in goo anyway. I mean, there is no... And with this 40-hour flavor saver, no, I'm done. It looks tasty as hell, though, dude. I will tell you, I'm hungry.
It does. It really does.
That is really some good food right there. That's some... Whoever thought of that's a genius, too, to take a bagel and jam fries in it. Like, who thought that?
Right.
Thank you for watching this segment of the TP Show. Please follow us on Fruit Lab. Don't forget we have a podcast on your favorite podcast app. This has been another installment of the TP Show.